How do you know if your ducks are laying? It can be pretty difficult to tell sometimes whether or not an individual duck is actually in lay or not. The only way that you could logically do it is put that individual duck in a cage overnight and then see whether or not there's an egg in the morning. But there are actually some easier ways that you can do this. So here I have a Khaki Campbell, and she has been laying throughout the season. I can immediately tell that she's been a productive layer simply by her color. This duck is more washed out, a paler khaki color, a little bit mottled, as you can see. And I will show you in a moment an example of a young Khaki Campbell duck who has not yet started laying. You can see the difference in color. This particular Khaki Campbell, as you can see, her feathering looks superb, and the color is like a deep, dark chocolate brown. I know that she's not currently laying, primarily because of the fact that she's not yet old enough to lay. She's just about reaching point of lay, and generally ducks come into lay at about 18 to 20 weeks of age. But if I didn't know her age, I would be able to tell just from her color that she certainly hasn't been laying for very long, just because of the color of her feathering. The other thing that you can do, check the space between her hip bones. So if you can't see it, but there are actually two bones around there and around there, and I can actually fit 4 fingers between those two hip bones very easily, and that is a sign that she is in lay. There is obviously plenty of space for an egg to be laid between those two hip bones. So with this particular duck, I can just feel the 2 bones are there and there where my first and second finger is. So I can only, just about fit 2 fingers between those 2 bones. You just have to feel very gently. It's not, you don't have to be too rough. But there's clearly not enough space there for an egg to be laid. That means she has not yet come into lay. And those 2 hip bones still need to spread apart in preparation for her to start laying eggs. So, looking at the color of her and checking the space between her hip bones, those are 2 ways that I can tell that she is likely laying. But if I want to be really certain that she is laying, in the evening, as I put them to bed, I would again check, gently apply pressure there. Just before she goes to bed, by that point, she will have developed tomorrow's egg almost completely. And if I just feel there, I will actually be able to feel in the abdomen, I'll be able to feel an egg sitting in there. Right now, it's the morning, and it's much more difficult to tell. You can't actually feel if there's an egg there because she's just laid this morning. And it takes a little bit of practice to get used to what it actually feels like. But once you've got a hang of it, you'll pretty quickly figure it out. So there you have it. If you have any questions at all, please do leave them in the comments section below. If you like this video, please do give us a thumbs up, and we will see you next time. Thanks a lot, and goodbye.